Good evening. The Constitution of India and certain laws that are passed by the Parliament and also certain judgments that are delivered by Honorable Supreme Court permit for the disqualification of the members of the Parliament as well as the state legislatures. We are discussing this topic today because Shri Rahul Gandhi, who has been a member of Lok Sabha for quite a long period, has been disqualified very recently. And accordingly, the notification has been released by Lok Sabha Secretariat. Lok Sabha Secretariat has released the notification after the judgment has been released by Surat Court. So what exactly happened here? So this was the incident that took place in the year 2019. A defamation case has been filed against Sri Rahul Gandhi, and finally he has been sentenced. He has been sentenced for a jail term of 2 years. So what exactly happens here? If you go back to the year 2013, Honorable Supreme Court made it very clear that any sitting member of the Parliament or any sitting member of the state legislature, if sentenced for 2 or more years jail term by any court, that person stands disqualified immediately. And the judgment is very clear. If it is 2 years or more, then there is a disqualification. And as far as this particular case is concerned, Rahul Gandhi has been sentenced for 2 years. And this is not the first time that happened for a legislator. It happened earlier for many other people also, and they were disqualified. But in certain cases, which has happened very recently also, a member has been disqualified, but the member went to the court and that particular jail term has been stayed by the higher courts. That is the reason why his membership was restored. Now we need to wait and watch whether Rahul Gandhi can be reinstated by the higher courts, and accordingly a petition also been submitted to the Honorable Supreme Court, and Honorable Supreme Court is going to hear and deliver a judgment on that one. But this is not the first time that happened in India. It happened earlier also. For the examination point of view, what is important? If you look at on the screen, this is the notification that is released by Lok Sabha Secretariat. So the case number has been given here. Consequent upon his conviction, his means Shri Rahul Gandhi, conviction by the Court of Chief Judicial Magistrate, Surat. Clear? So this is the Surat Court. Shri Rahul Gandhi, member of Lok Sabha, representing Wayanad Parliamentary Constituency of Kerala, stands disqualified from the membership of the Lok Sabha from the date of his conviction. Meaning, from the date of his conviction, he stands disqualified, and he was convicted on 23rd March 2023. From this particular date, he stands disqualified, and he will be disqualified for 2 years. As per the judgment of the Supreme Court, even after these 2 years are over, for another 6 years, this person is not permitted to contest in any sort of election. So this is considered to be a very severe punishment for people like Rahul Gandhi for the comments that were made by Rahul Gandhi in the year 2019. That is the reason why Congress party has moved the Supreme Court. We need to wait for the judgment to be delivered by Supreme Court. Alright, whether the High Court or Supreme Court stays the judgment that is given by the Surat Court, Rahul Gandhi can be reinstated back as a member of Lok Sabha and no election will be conducted. But otherwise, what will happen if Rahul Gandhi or Congress party does not move the court within 30 days from the date of this judgment, then automatically he cannot move the court later, and he will be sentenced for 2 years, and for that particular period he will not be a member of Lok Sabha, he will not be a member of any other house for that matter, and later also he will not be permitted to contest in any sort of election for a period of another 6 years, meaning 2 years plus 6 years for coming 8 years. 8 years, Rahul Gandhi will not be permitted to be a member of any house. So this is considered to be a very severe one. We need to wait and watch what the higher courts are going to say on this particular one. But for our examination point of view, this is how a member of Lok Sabha can be disqualified. This is one of the methods. Clear? And this happened in terms of the provisions of the article 102 1e clause 1 subclause e. According to this, Parliament can make certain laws for adding additional qualifications or disqualifications to the members of the Parliament, and the same is also applicable to the members of the state legislatures. Clear? And it has to be read with the section 8 of the RPA 1951, Representation of a People's Act. So kindly remember all these things. And as far as the main examination is concerned, you may be asked to discuss on this. So whether you support the judgment of the Surat court with respect to the disqualification of a member like this. So that all depends on the question and how you look at the question and how do you answer the question. That makes all the difference. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next session.